Hey guys, my name is Grace, and today I'm going to be continuing my Painting on Random Items series. If you're new here, I pretty much take an old, unused, or plain item and I customize it. So if you want to check out the other videos from this series, I will link them down in the description. So if you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up, and if you're new here, I would love if you would hit that subscribe button. Now I have a few announcements before we begin. First of all, I just hit 12 subscribers and I'm so happy, so thank you to all of you subscribers out there. Also, my new goal by the end of September is 15 subscribers. And I'd like to give out a shout out to Sasha Montresor. I hope I'm saying your name right, but she has left a bunch of really nice comments on my videos, and she also said that she has gotten all of her friends to subscribe, so thank you so much, Sasha. And I'm starting a little something new. So on this video, if you comment a hashtag crafting with Grace, on my next video I will give your comment and you a shout out. So yeah, all you have to do is comment hashtag crafting with Grace and I'll give you a shout out. So with all of that being said, let's get into the video. Okay guys, so to start off, I'm first going to tell you a little bit about these boxes. They're from my grandma's basement. She gave them to me to paint on, and I'm going to be doing a cake theme. So the bottom of the box is going to be the cake, and then the lid is going to be the icing. And these boxes are just kind of dull. They have like herb names on them or something. So the first step that I'm going to do is paint a base coat of white over everything. And I will give you a little bit of a heads up, I didn't take a lot of footage from this video. You can mostly see my base coats, but of course you get to see the end result, and I can kind of explain what I did. So after I finished all of the base coats, I started on the very bottom layer, and I just took the cake part that I was going to paint, and I used a nice tan color because I was going for a vanilla cake for this one. Then for the icing, I actually went with a white at first, but then I changed my mind, and you don't get to see me paint this part, but you get to see it in the end. So pretty much what I did is I took some light pastel colors of pink, purple, and blue, so I just added white, and then I kind of blended them across the top, so it's kind of a blendy pink, purple, blue icing color, and I think this is my favorite one, and I really like it. Next, I wanted to create a strawberry cake to go on top. So I used a pastel pink and I just painted the bottom of the box, and then I darkened it to make the icing for the lid, and I actually darkened it even further later on. I also wanted to create some strawberry chunks, so I took the same color icing I had used on the lid, and I just used a Q-tip and dotted that all around on the cake bottom part of the box. So the cake looked like it had a bunch of little strawberry chunks in it. For this next cake layer, I needed to go with an original because it's an original. So I went with a chocolate cake. So I did a light brown for the actual cake part, and then a little bit of a darker brown for the icing. And again, this next part, I didn't film, I didn't get most of the details, but of course you get to see the end result. So I added a little drizzle for a little extra something. So I just used some white paint, and it's a little bit of an awkward drizzle, but it's still a drizzle. For this next and final cake layer, I wanted to go with a blueberry theme. So of course I did the same thing as I did on most of the others. I did a light pastel blue on the cake part of the box and then a darker blue on top. And I did the same thing as I did on the strawberry cake. I took the darker icing color and I used a Q-tip to dot it around the cake so it looked like it had blueberry chunks. Then to protect my paint job, I added a coat of matte Mod Podge, and I didn't use the luster because the luster tends to stick to things and I didn't want the lid to get stuck when I closed it, so I used the matte Mod Podge and it seems to hold up pretty good. I'm really happy with the end result. I think this looks really awesome and it's a lot more bright and cheerful than what it was before, and I also like how you can stack the cakes up into like a 4-tiered cake, or you can keep it simple and put all of the boxes inside each other and you can just use the bottom layer, which is one of my favorite layers, and you can pretty much put it wherever you want, on some shelves, on a desk, as decoration. You could put stuff inside of it and use the other layers separately. So it's multi-purpose and I think I really like this makeover. So I hope you guys like this too. I really liked that bottom cake layer with all of the blendy icing, and comment down below which cake layer or box layer was your favorite, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!